You will only see concrete, Jetta, and rain. No F-250. Before we get into the vlog, check this out. I am in the all-new GMC Terrain. Now, this is just a normal SUV and nothing too crazy about it. It's not a lifted truck. It's not like a cool car or anything, but I just wanted to show you guys some things because GMC has really been stepping it up lately. Like, check this out. So, obviously, the push button start. I mean, obviously, we would hope so, but like, look at this interior. It's got brown stitching and like white leather and all that. It's super nice. And then also, look at how this is the gear shift. So if I want to go and drive, put my foot on the brake and I pull drive out and we're in drive. And then to get out of it, I pull reverse out and we're in reverse. That's so cool. And then you can go in neutral and you can go in park. I like that. That's like a McLaren. Now, if you look up the interior of a McLaren, whether it's a 720S, 675 LT, 600 LT, you know, whatever, any of them, you'll see that they have something just like this. It's lined like this though, it's not like that. And it's like, it's really, really cool that they literally do that. And also you shift right here. That's so crazy. And I just thought that was so cool. The steering wheel feels great in this car. Like, it has all these different modes, like lane assist, where it keeps you from going in and out of the lanes. Look at all the space in the back. I know probably none of you are into SUVs, and I'm not saying I am either. I just thought it was really cool that GM has stepped up their quality to this kind of level, and I wanted to show it to all of you. But this thing is super, super smooth. I love it. The only reason that this is here is because it's a rental. I didn't buy a GMC SUV. That'd be kind of weird. But either way, I thought that was pretty cool. So, I mean, you know, for the fact that SUVs are starting to get like that nice, which obviously there's luxury SUVs, there's Cadillac and Lincoln and all that, but the fact that a GMC is like that and they're mixing it up and doing things different, I salute you, GMC. Good job. So I've been procrastinating on something on the truck. If I put the truck in reverse, the backup camera screen goes black. The reasoning for this is because 2.5 years ago, whenever I got the truck, I had to help people install a roof for a church on a house. I didn't ask questions, I don't know. I know that sounds weird. So I was helping installing this roof, and we decided to put a bunch of the shingles in the back of my truck because my truck has a much higher payload. It was like 2,500 pounds of shingles, and this was before it was lifted, before the paint job, before literally any mod I had done to it. The only thing it had was 4-inch exhaust, which is right there. Yeah, you can see how organized I am. It's great. But it had 4-inch exhaust on it, no tip, nothing. It was just like a DEF delete and a tune. So exhaust, DEF delete, tune, and not even the EGR delete. It just had that stuff. It was pretty basic then. It looked like this. We wanted to put the shingles in the back of my truck, but we couldn't get them in there with the bed open because they would hit the forklift and it just didn't work right. We decided to take the bed off, which is pretty simple to do. You can see, and yes, bed liner coming soon. That's the worst part of the truck. You can see, like, on that groove right there, all you do is get it to a certain point, and then well, this is actually a new token. Yeah, so you can't see it, but whenever you move it to a certain point, it opens up to where you can literally just pull it out. Then you unhook this. Then you just unhook that little line, and then I figured I was good to go. I was wrong because there's a backup camera that goes under the bumper, around like the hitch and all that, and then up to the tailgate. So whenever we pulled it off, we just pulled it off. The backup camera wire had 2 clamps that you're supposed to unclamp. Didn't notice that, I broke the clamp off. So in order to fix this, we took a zip tie and put it around the clamp and then around the clamp there and then tied them together. And my friend's dad did it. And he did really, really good at it for some reason. I don't know why he has so much experience with zip ties. Maybe because he's in the army. I don't know. So he did that and it worked literally for 2.5 years. Then flash to 2019 and we get the truck painted. Whenever we do, they replaced the tailgate on there and they plugged it back in, figuring that it would be working like a normal backup camera sensor. Well, what they didn't know is that I had broken it. The backup camera didn't work when I got it back from paint. Immediately I knew what was going on. Actually, why did I say that? Immediately, I did not know what was going on. For some reason, I forgot and didn't notice because it was like 3 years ago when I got the truck. Oh yeah, the painter, I texted him about it. He's like, oh, just check the clamps. Maybe they're unclamped or something. So I did. So I zip tied it again, and I guess these zip ties weren't strong enough to keep it in place. And I've been procrastinating, well, not even procrastinating, because then I would have to be thinking about it and say, no, I'll do it later. I really just haven't been thinking about it and haven't done it yet. So we're gonna go ahead and finally do that today. It's super, super simple. Then we're gonna actually use the backup camera. Ooh, gosh, look at how bad the oil leak is getting on the truck. Those 2 spots right there, those black spots, were today. And you're probably wondering, why don't you park it in the grass or put a mat down and stuff? I've actually been doing that, but you can already see that the driveway is already messed up, and on that side it's even worse and stuff. So at this point it's kind of like, whatever.
And I just kind of forgot this time when I parked the truck. All the other times, I've been getting good about it lately, but I just get in a hurry whenever I'm getting out of the truck or something. I don't think about that. So it's getting fixed Monday. Today is Saturday, so we're dropping it off and the truck's gonna be gone for an entire week. And then that week, there also should be some new parts coming in for the truck. The body mounts, we're gonna do that, which is actually gonna lift the truck an inch higher. So technically, I guess I could title that video, Lifting My Truck Even Taller or something like that. It's kind of clickbait, but also kind of telling the truth. And also I think we're gonna be installing that. I'm gonna be doing it, but I'm gonna be doing it at a shop. Hopefully. Still trying to iron that out. Also for the Raptor, we have some stuff coming. I'm not even gonna say what it is.
All right, so we should be good. So now we're gonna test it out real quick. Test number 1, and yes, check engine light. It's actually, the weird thing about that check engine light is that whenever I bought the truck, the former owner of the truck was like, oh yeah, if the check engine light comes on, read the code and figure out what it is, because there's one that throws every now and then, and he didn't really know why it would throw. He thinks it's a weird tuning thing, but really it doesn't mean anything. It's just if you let it idle for a while, it measures the air wrong or something stupid. It's really nothing. It's called P2073. And the reason I have that code memorized is because it's come up so many times. But, so yeah, if you ever see a check engine light on the channel and I don't address it, it's probably that. Back to what I was saying. Look at that. Boom. I haven't seen my backup, wow, that's huge. My backup camera, I haven't like seen my, look at the size of it compared to my hand. I haven't seen my backup camera in like months. Just because that's an awesome feeling. Okay, cool. So the stuff that you guys were just watching was actually days ago. You know, the backup camera's fixed and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to what happened the other day, because if you look at my driveway, you will only see concrete, Jetta, and rain. No F-250. So I'm gonna go ahead and play what happened the other day, which is after what you guys just watched, but before right now. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, you guys get it. And then I'll catch up with you guys after that in a second.
Alright, good morning guys. It is yet another morning where I've had to come over here and wake Kevin up. As usual. Kevin, say hi. No. There he is. We had a great time last night, so he's a little bit tired. No, we didn't do anything stupid. We just had a campfire with a bunch of people over, and it was just a great time. So he's really tired. Today, I'm sure he's told you, we're going to drop his truck off. I'm not sure if you're new to the channel, maybe from TikTok perhaps. His truck has a bad oil leak, like really bad. From the upper oil pan, the gasket's gone, and so he needs to get that fixed. Well, we're dropping the truck off today to go have that fixed. That oil spot is from last night before we went to go get the firewood, so that's from sitting all day yesterday. That one is just from sitting overnight. That's all oil, and so is all of these spots. That's my car, by the way. I have a Miata. To all those new to the channel, but yeah, you're here for this. It should be back in about a week's time if that goes as planned, and if it doesn't take longer than they say it will, like some other people we've dropped this truck off for.
Good morning, guys. I don't know what Josh told you, but look at that. Gosh, that's today. No, that one right over there, that's just today. That one, you know where that one's from?
2 days ago?
No, that's actually from the Mercedes.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I didn't even really realize that the Mercedes leaked oil, but that one and that one is from it.
It's different colors than the rest of it.
Yep, that's how you know it's the Mercedes. And then look, there's an old one from the truck. This thing's been leaking a long time. That's right. Okay.
My turn, my turn, my turn.
My turn, my turn.
Hear it over your truck. Just gonna follow you as he drives away, okay? So for those people who don't know that didn't see the other videos where I talked about it, on this truck there are multiple parts to the oil pan. There's a lower oil pan, which is where you actually drain the oil when you change the oil, and you see more commonly. There's the oil cooler, the oil filter, and the upper oil pan. So the upper oil pan is directly under the engine and goes almost the entire length of the engine, which means that it's above the motor, which means that in order to get it out, you have to take out the normal oil pan, oil cooler, all that kind of stuff, and then you have to take out the transmission in order to get to it, and then you have to pull it out from that motor mount, and it's really kind of difficult. And here's Josh going by me. You see, he has no clue where he's going, so that's interesting. But yeah, you got to do all this kind of stuff, and I know how to do it. It's just having the shop and the lift and the space to do it and the equipment to do so. We're not there yet on the channel, but if you subscribe, we'll get there sooner. By the way, thanks for 800 subscribers. I've said in every single video, thanks for a certain amount of subscribers, like every single time. That's awesome, guys. Well, almost at 1,000, which is crazy, because like I didn't think I'd make it to 1,000 by the end of 2019, but we're almost here. That's crazy. That's awesome. Josh is like flying. He's way up there. Y'all can't even see him. That kid's ridiculous. All right, well, hey, we're gonna drop it off at the shop, and I'll see y'all in a second. And this is the last time me or the channel or Josh or anyone besides the shop is gonna see the truck for an entire week.
Entire week.
Yeah, entire week. Yeah, it's almost like we've done this before times 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Before it got painted. That was the last time your truck was dropped off anywhere, though.
That is true. Last time the truck was dropped off anywhere was whenever we got it painted for 12 weeks. Gosh, that was so long. So much stuff happened in that 12 weeks. Like, Ty left, you know.
I got a Miata.
You got a Miata. Jason got a Golf. Okay, not much.
Some big things.
Yeah, some big
It's
things.
not a lot,
Yeah.
but some big things.
Yeah. Look, it's already leaking since it's been there. I don't know if the cameras can see that, but it's already leaking since it's been there. Some of that is just there, but some of that is from Puff. Good God, that's a lot. So yeah, the truck is gone right now. I actually spoke to them on the phone this morning at like 9 this morning, and they said that they're not sure that if it's the upper oil pan leaking or not, because it has been leaking for so long. It could be from the top of the engine coming down, or it could just be since it was so much time that it was leaking that it went up because of heat. They're doing a double diagnostic right now, and we're gonna find out. So right now we're kind of in a waiting period on when the truck's getting back or what is going on with it. Probably be about a week, and it'll be expensive no matter what. I want to take this opportunity real quick to tell you, we have some cool things coming for the channel, like I've been saying recently. It's just hard to kind of get these things rolling. But I want every single person watching this, if you are watching this, this is where you come in. I want you to comment below everything you like, things you want to see on the channel, okay? Because I want to do what you guys are wanting to see, and I just really want to hear you guys' input on this. And also, if you could, also comment the reason you subscribed, because that'll help me do the content that you guys want to see in the future and all that. Yep, with that being said, thanks for stopping in on the channel. Thanks for getting us to, right now I think we're at 820 subscribers, which means we're almost to 1,000. We're on track to hit 1,000 subscribers very soon, and I have some cool videos planned just for that. And I just want to thank you guys for that, and thank you guys for watching. With that being said, thanks for stopping in on the channel. Go and subscribe, hit that notification bell, browse the other channels, like, comment, you guys know what to do. My guys over from TikTok, I see you guys. Thanks for coming over. Yeah, I'm out.